Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. Did you like my intro? Okay, this video will be about Ophelia, of course, but also I wanted to try to paint my new media panels with oils. So I started to prime them with acrylic gesso. I usually just use Pinterest for create any drawing or painting, but this time I wanted to try to melanote. I was just seeing it with other channels and I just wanted to use this time. So I download all the references I choose for my attempt and take notes to remember the important details which is I want to use on my attempt. By the way, I failed 2 times and you will see it on the process. I really didn't like my first 2 sketch. Then one night I tried to draw another sketch and use this usual reference from the movie which is I watched. Then I thought, yeah, I can do with that. And the most important thing is in the I decided to turn the colorful reference into black and white because it was really hard to see shadows and line and see it. So I decided to do this, and then it was getting easier like that. As for process, I started with the shadow parts, and then so I can go to mid-tones or lighting tones. You can choose whatever you want, but I usually do this from the shadows and mid-tones and lighting tones. If you realized, I was always wiping the main colors with paper towel because I wanted to get in looser so I can paint like a real water. And other areas I wanted to get in looser too, so I can add more paints on it. After the first layer, I was just so confused about what should I do next, because the face area was so little, so small. It was not cozy to paint on it, and I was failed again. But then I decided to paint other areas, so I can do this later, maybe in the other days. I don't know. And I, of course, added some flowers around the lake. It was actually a lake, but it looks like a grass. I hope you can pretend like it's a real lake. Ophelia, one of the characters in Shakespeare's Hamlet, is in love with Hamlet and loses her mind when her father is killed by Hamlet. While picking flowers, she falls into the river when a branch of a willow tree breaks and she drowns while singing. It is not known whether she fell into the river by accident or on purpose. As I know, the willow tree grows near water and its branches always hang down towards the water. So I tried to draw this area. I read something about Broda, and he was saying, if it's a shame, let it be a shame to cry. But with these tears, the womanly side of me will live. He said after lost her. Because Ophelia was the all feminine elements, tears are also considered feminine, which we understand from the following sentences Laertes says after Ophelia dies. When people speak about Ophelia, they often use flower and tree imaginary. She could easily be a weeping willow, a wilting flower losing its petals. When Ophelia has gone mad, she carries with her gardens of crow flowers, nettles, daisies, and long purples. But in this movie version, she was escaping from them and she has a little poison in her hands from the skin, which is I showed you in the first intro on my video. And she wasn't dying from the movie, but she actually not end like that. The original story was different, but in the movie she was escaping with her daughter, and Hamlet and the artist was of course dying from the same poisoned knives. So they stay loyal to the story, which is I like that part. And I also like the part of the queen was drinking the poison too, and she died too, and her sister was holding her in the last game. So yeah, this was my attempt to paint Ophelia with my own tries. I failed from the face areas because I really didn't like that, but that's okay. It's an experience after all. So thank you so much for watching this video. Goodbye. Bye bye.